What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Victory Monday. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. It's been about, 2 weeks? But like I mentioned in my recap video yesterday, the Browns got their fourth straight victory at home. First time since 2007. I fact checked earlier, and yes, this is the first time since 2007 that the Browns have won four consecutive home games, which is insane. We're also 3-1 in the AFC North. First time ever that's happened. So the AFC North was established. I mean, being as we've never beaten the Steelers and the Ravens at the same time, you figure that this was the first time that we've beaten all three teams. That's freaking awesome. And we're 6-7. I know that ain't good, but we're one win away from 500 football. And we face the Cardinals next week in Arizona. Yeah, that'll be fun. Seeing how this team plays on, I guess, and it's not really turf because the funky thing about the Cardinals is at their stadium, they grow their grass outside. It's interesting. But yeah, what's up, that dude? I'm happy we got the win, but I don't think we deserved it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm happy we won, but it doesn't feel like a victory Monday. This kind of feels like week 11. I mean, we played like trash. Baker out here throwing picks. He could have had 3 picks, but luckily one was negated due to a penalty. Another one was actually turned to an interception from a fumble because I guess they thought, the defender took the ball away from Njoku, even though Njoku was down before the ball even came out. It should have been a catch from Njoku. Of course, that was Njoku's first reception, or the first time that Baker threw to him since week 2. Yeah, because of course he's been out all this time due to a concussion, and then I believe it was a wrist. What's up, Tice? But what really angered me at the game yesterday, the fact that Freddie Kitchens once again neglected the run game in the first half. I believe they only got like a small handful of carries apiece, if that. I think they combined for like a handful of carries in the first half. We were facing legit, not even bullcrap in here, the worst run defense in the NFL. And yet we decide to pass the ball. Like, I understand you got Landry and Odell, you got to get them the ball. But you have 2 elite running backs, and you barely use them in the first half. Now, of course, it seems like Freddie Kitchens had that hunch that we were mad at him for that, because in the second half, he went completely 180, and we ran the ball way more than passed the ball. And that was good, especially because that was when we pretty much took control of the game. Now, of course, our defense played like trash. I mean, that's what happens when you have virtually no pass rush, because your 2 starting pass rushers, Vernon and Myles Garrett, of course, were out. I feel like that Giants trade that involved Vernon, that was a busted one. I think we took an L on that trade because the Giants gave us damaged goods, and honestly, Zeitler, he's been all right. Of course, Barkley's been kind of hurting a little bit. That's affected him, but Zeitler's been all right from what I hear. I think he's been pretty good. We could have really used him, definitely. But in terms of the Odell trade, I think we both took L's. Jabril Peppers is hurt. Odell, by the way, I guess he wanted out. I guess he's been telling opposing players that he wants out. And then he has apparently a hernia, a sports hernia that the training staff didn't do anything about. Now, Kareem Hunt had the same thing. Of course, he was suspended. Decided, you know what, I'm suspended anyway. I'm going to get this hernia dealt with. And he had surgery on it. And we saw what he can do when he first came back. He had that burst. Honestly, I don't know why Odell even held it away from us. He should have said, I have a hernia. Did he tell the training staff if he had a hernia, or did he like try to keep it hidden under wraps because he felt like maybe he felt like it would affect his relationship with Baker in terms of chemistry? I don't know. I don't know why he would keep that away from because I just now heard about the hernia. I know he's been dealing with, ankle stuff, and he has been on the injured list pretty much, I think, all year with the groin. And now we know why. Now we know why. But yeah, that dude, we should run the ball more. I got both teams took an L. Yeah, Brown's still in the mix. Not a fan of your QB throwing medical staff under the bus. Yeah, I mean, he had to actually get on Twitter and clarify that he wasn't throwing him under the bus. Baker, you kind of were. You were critiquing them. You were saying, why didn't they do anything? Well, I mean, maybe Odell didn't want it to be known that he had a hernia because then maybe he would have been pressured to get surgery. But now they know. So now he's getting surgery in the offseason. Tired of the clown show. Honestly, I am too. A little bit. I just wish that this is a time I wish that my team was boring. But what happens when you have a lot of personalities on the team? And of course, we decide to have a rookie coach, Freddie Kitchens. Bro, this guy, Freddie freaking Kitchens. It was so funny because, of course, I was at the game, so no stream, obviously. People were going after him in the stands constantly. Hey, Freddie, you freaking big dummy. Especially when they weren't running the ball. If I could have recorded all the people's reactions, I would have, but my phone has a horrendous battery life. So, yeah. Like literally after I recorded the intros, my battery was already down to like 30%. It's like, oh my God, I got to get a new battery or phone or something. Most likely a new battery. My battery sucks. But oh well, at least I was able to get that video out and I was tweeting during the game and stuff. When do Browns play Ravens? We play them in 2 weeks. Yeah. We got Cardinals, Ratbirds, Bungles. Yeah. So we win next week against the Ratbirds. Not the Ratbirds, the other bird team, the Cardinals, which honestly we should, but not sleep on them. I mean, they're a decent team. But this will be Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield versus his old coach at Texas Tech before he left to go to Oklahoma, Cliff Kingsbury, battle of rookie coaches. It'll be an interesting one. I guess you could say it'll be Freddie Kitchens facing off technically against his old team because he used to coach for the Cardinals. The Denny's Kitchen. Yes. Yeah, the Steelers got a huge game against the Bills on Sunday Night Football. Mm-hmm. And Njoku was a ripoff? Yeah, and I mean, Njoku, the problem with him has always been drops. I've had the nickname for him of Ndropku because that dude drops balls like crazy. And of course, the one time they target him yesterday, he actually had the ball, and then the defender took it away. Said, "Give me that, my ball." But yeah, man, I mean, we have a chance to at least go. I mean, if everything works out, 9-7. But I'm seeing 8-8. I'm honestly seeing 8-8, which is pretty much just like last year, except you had the tie. Deontay Johnson, 89-yard punt return. Yeah, we had a pick six on Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, bro. We legit let Andy Dalton damn near kill us. We could not get any pressure on him. But I mean, that's what happens when you don't have a good pass rush. That's what happens, But for a rookie returner, he is pretty good. I mean, he's all right, he's good. The thing, I guess, the strategy with the Steelers is just throw throw routes, like throw fades and stuff, and just rely on penalties and bad coverage. That's my opinion there. But yeah, this Victory Monday isn't going to be that long. I actually, hang on, be right back. All right. I just played Madden Mobile and I played as the Browns. Nice. But man, like I said, I'm not gonna really be on here too much longer because it was the Bungles, 1-12 now. Not really much else to really talk about regarding the game. I mean, not a lot happened. I mean, of course, we scored 3 times in the end zone. Denzel Ward and Kareem Hunt, both natives from around here, they both scored. That was awesome. I'll tell you one thing, nothing was better than seeing Denzel Ward get a pick six. That was satisfying. I know he's been wanting one of those, and I've been waiting to see him get one of those for a long time. And how fitting. It's against the other Ohio team. That's freaking awesome. And now we're on to Arizona. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I'm excited for that. Joe Hayden has been stepping up for the Steelers. Yeah, it's funny, he's actually healthy for them. He was never healthy for us. Well, he was rarely healthy for us. And when he was healthy, he always got torched because he was always dealing with nagging injuries. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, he has locked down 2 straight games for the Steelers. And now they got the Bills. That's going to be a toughie. And then, of course, I don't know if you guys heard, But I guess Zach Taylor was questioned about. I guess there was a Patriots scout in attendance for the Bungles, and I guess they were thinking that the Patriots scout might have been videotaping the Bengals sideline. You mean the Patriots cheating again? No, no, no. By the way, the Bengals, I guess, brass that was around in the area, they noticed, they alerted the NFL, and the NFL took immediate action. They confiscated the camera, the SD card, and the Patriots, who I guess were filmed for some sort of internet show, Do Your Job, like a documentary that they do, I think, every year. I think they've done it for the past couple of years, but kind of like how we do Building the Browns. I think that's their version of that, called Do Your Job. And they were taping, I guess, filming a scout, and I guess they just so happened to maybe film the sideline a little bit. I don't know all the details, but all I know is that the footage has been pretty much terminated. It does not exist anymore. So as far as I know, it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, they tell us that the audio from Week 11 Browns Steelers doesn't exist, but something tells me it does. They're just not going to let us see it. It'll come out at some point. Watch. If it exists, it's going to come out at some point. And they're all going to be like, damn, either Myles Garrett is a freaking idiot, or damn, Myles Garrett was right. Mason Rudolph's a racist. No, I don't think there was any audio. That's kind of skeevy, though. They're going to hide the audio? They're telling us that no one was mic'd up. Well, Kareem Hunt was for the game, but that's really nothing. But yeah, are the Patriots trying to? No, they're not. But if you notice, they do to kind of take it easier against the good teams, because they kind of feel them out, because they're probably going to see them again in the playoffs, and they don't want to expose anything awesome against them. They're kind of being they don't get tricky with them. There was probably 20 or 100 Bungles fans at the game you were at. Oh yeah, there was a lot of them. There was a couple in the section where I was sitting. That was for sure. I was sitting in the dog pound end zone, in case you didn't notice. But yeah, there was a good contingent of Bungles fans there. And I'm happy that they all went home sad. And their team is now 1-12. And honestly, I'm actually thinking about one of these years going to Cincinnati to watch us whoop on the Bungles in their joint. I was actually thinking about doing that this year, but I decided against that and just going to their one this week, because, I ain't gonna, I would, but yeah. I've been to Cincinnati once to watch a high school game. Yeah, that was, of course, the Ohio team. I've probably mentioned this a couple times, but I've been to Cincinnati a couple times, and it's trash. Bungles are the new Browns. They're worse than than that crap team that we had in 2017. It's just so funny, though. It's like, Dashy and some douche named Hunt Max talking trash. And you're like, why didn't you respond to me? Bro, I'm not going to waste my time with a 1-12 team. It'd be too easy. Are you going to Steelers Bills? Nice. Have fun. But yeah, I'm not wasting my time with a 1-12 team. And then they're like, we're going to get you in Cincinnati. No, we're going to whoop your ass again in Cincinnati. We played like trash yesterday. If we were playing like we, honestly, were able to play, oh, God, it would have been like the Dolphins game. It would have been lit. Hunt Max, like a healthy AJ Green, a healthy Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is healthy. Yeah, he was healthy. Didn't help him much. As what is it? As Chisel Adonis always says, OH, IO, Bengals ain't shit. We know. But yeah, the Bungles are trash, bro. Imagine being a Bungles fan. You know, you talk about us not being good. Look at you. Look at you. You talk about us not having a Super Bowl. Where's your bowls at, huh? Oh, wait. You don't have any. But at least we made it to the Super Bowl. Did you win? No? So you're going to flex Super Bowl L's instead of, well, wow. Well, at least we made it. It's amazing how the Bungles fell from grace because that team had Super Bowl aspirations one year. I haven't seen a team fall harder than the Bungles. A couple years ago, they were right there, Super Bowl contenders every year. And now look at them. They're trash. Talking shit about your history when the Bungles have none. I know, exactly. Exactly. Like, you talk about us not having any Super Bowls, but look at you. Where's your championships at? You have none. And then what's even funnier is Dashy always mentions, you swept us for the first time last year. It's like, yeah. But then he talks about all the other crap from before Baker Mayfield was here. It's like that stuff is irrelevant now. Baker wasn't our quarterback back then. If he was, he probably would have kicked your ass. But yeah, I mean, he was a rookie last year, and he beat your ass twice. And he's probably going to do it again this year. Mm-hmm. Bet on it. Of course, we'll see what happens week 17 in a meaningless game. But, that game could be the difference between us going 500 and maybe under 500. I don't know. But it should be a good game week 17. I'm hoping we kick their ass, though. I want to be streaming an absolute ass whooping. I want us to put up 50 on them week 17. I want freaking Dashy to be making a video at halftime or whatever, raging. I want to see him rage. Because honestly, it's funny. But yeah, we got the Cardinals next week. It should be an all right game. The Baker Mayfield has never lost in Cincinnati. He's never lost in Cincinnati. He's undefeated. Undefeated. God, if it keeps going, Cincinnati might have two daddies. Oh. Well, no, Pittsburgh's their daddy. We're just that older brother, that beats them up all the time. We shove their head in the toilet. Yeah, exactly. We're the bully in their own state. Technically, I wish they weren't in our state because they embarrass the state of Ohio. Yep, they embarrass the state of Ohio. Exactly. This season is more depressing than losing. This is about to be off when I instead of not making the playoffs. No good draft pick. I know it's kind of like mediocre. Like, you're good enough. At least we're not under 500. Woohoo! We're not under 500 for the first time since 2007. Woohoo! But it's like, no playoffs. Trash draft pick in a loaded draft. Of course. Of course. People actually think the Steelers and Bengals is a rivalry. No, it's not a rivalry. Bungles and Steelers is like Ohio State and the team up north. I would say just like us and you, but we've actually beaten you before over the past couple of years. When was the last time the Bungles beat the Steelers? Like, in general. It's been a while, hasn't it? Loaded draft sounds like a good beer. It does. How did I feel? I felt embarrassed. I mean, we lost to a third string quarterback, although, we lost to two of them now. Brandon Allen and Duck. And we could have won both of those games. Literally, we should have won both of those games. But our offense, again, offensive ineptitude, thanks a lot, Freddie Kitchens, cost us both games. Yeah. 2015 was the last time they beat us, and that was in Pittsburgh. When they were 8-0. I figured it was something like that. When they were 8-0, damn, how the mighty have fallen. They were 8-0 at one point in 2015, and now look at them. They completely just flipped it. They were, bruh. I'd hate to be a Bungles fan right now, man. I'll tell you one thing, week 17, that stadium is going to be damn near empty. It's going to be nothing but Browns fans. We took over that joint last year. That's another thing Bungles fans are going to have to get used to. Browns fans taking over their joint, man. Oh, man, if we were like in a playoff hunt, right? If it legit comes down to we win that game, we're in the playoffs, I'm going to that game. I don't care. I'm going to that game. I mean, tickets would be like, what, $10? Reminds me of ours, freaking, of 2017 with us. That was horrible. The Browns are trying to give away tickets. What's up, Garrett? We have swept 4 years in a row now. Yep. And hopefully we'll be sweeping them for 2 straight years now. But yeah, going for almost half an hour now. So, there's not really much else to talk about regarding the Bungles. They're trash. We're mediocre. That's the way it is. Let that sink in. We have swept Cincinnati 4 years in a row, have won 10 in a row, 13 out of 14, and 18 out of 18 and 3 against them this decade. Yeah, that's not a rivalry. No. But Dashy swears it is. Like, Dashy will always talk about the years before Baker came to Cleveland. But then, it's like that's irrelevant now because Baker wasn't here. Honestly, if Baker was with us in those years, he probably would have kicked your ass. For real. They always talk about, the years that, this isn't a rivalry. No, that's not a rivalry. It's beginning to look a lot like like freaking Bungles. Almost did a Christmas thing, but it's looking a lot like the Bungles are turning into the whipping boy of the AFC North. Like, legit. Who knows when they might win an AFC North game again? Especially if we sweep them again. For real. No team has ever gone 0-16. 2 teams have now. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here in about a minute or so. But yeah, guys, Barker was sucked that game. Baker Mayfield looked way off. In fact, the whole offense played so flat yesterday, and yet we still won. It's the 1 and now 12 Bungles. Woohoo! We beat the Bungles. Oh, wow! But Burrow, nice. Yeah, he's going to be in Cincy. Oh, it's gonna be sad having to root against him. By the way, the Heisman finalists were announced. 2 of them are Buckeyes: Justin Fields and Chase Young, Jalen Hurts, and of course Joe Burrow. Yeah, Tampa went winless, 0-14. Yep. Opinion on the Odell situation? I'm not really going to talk about the Odell situation. I heard he wants out, but yet Odell says he doesn't want out. It's a bunch of hooey, and now he's dealing with a freaking injury. He's got a lot to deal with. Burrow's probably going to win the Heisman, which is okay. He's an Ohio native. I don't hate him, But yeah, man, we got Clemson in the first round of the college football playoff, and I'm hoping to stream that. Of course, the way things are going, I don't know if I will, but that'll be fun. I'll be streaming. I'm hoping to stream both Oklahoma, LSU, and then Ohio State and Clemson. Ohio State, Clemson will be at 8:00, so the first game will be at 4, and then our game will be at 8. So that'll be fun. But that is going to wrap it up for this live stream. I've been going nearly a half an hour, and I actually got food here, so I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to watch the Monday Night Football game. So hopefully it'll be a decent game. Hopefully Eli doesn't look like a total bum. Maybe we see Eli face tonight. That'd be interesting. Yeah, Fields is probably going to win it next year. The thing is, though, people forget Fields barely played for the majority of the year because we were kicking the tar out of teams, and he came out by halftime. We saw a lot of Chugs or Trukanov, our backup quarterback. We even saw a lot of Gunnar Hoke, too, our third stringer. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple years. I can't wait. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow for my Cardinals preview and then my picks later tomorrow night. So that'll be fun. But until then, I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go, Browns. We got the dub. Bungles, 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 bungles. Yeah, by the way, Baker is 3-0 against the Bungles in his career. Hopefully, it'll be 4-0 by week 17. That'd be great. I am hoping to make a Black Monday Victory Monday stream. That'd be awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.